Hi everybody, it's me. Anybody get any sleep? I have been up since 3 a.m. You probably can tell by looking at me. I'm at Angel. Have readings today. Leaving out of town tomorrow. Will be unavailable. And of course the gardener outside is starting up. So hopefully this doesn't bother you, the noise. So anyway. So the whole Barr Mueller thing. Now let me just say a few things, okay? I got a lot of hits on this. But I also want you to know, do you remember when I was reading on Beto? I'm going along, and then all of a sudden I heard as clear as day, he won't win in Texas, but he's going to run for president. Now they didn't say he was going to win as president. They just said he won't win. And I told you guys, I said, I was doing the cards, and then they told me that. So then also we'll have to find the video, but my friend who helps me with my videos remembers it. At some point in time when I was reading, I told you, when the Mueller thing comes out, I see people, I didn't want to scare you guys, but I almost felt like disappointed at first. So maybe it won't quite go as we think, but trust me, it's going to definitely end up like we want. Okay, so here's some logical things I want to tell you. Well, first of all, I told you that Barr and Mueller were talking intensely. I can definitely see Barr not wanting to indict the president. Like, it's very strong. I think if it was up to Mueller, they had all gone to jail. But I almost feel like Mueller he's not reacting emotionally, even though he was dogged the whole time. But it almost feels like he set it up. Like for a while there, he's gone through 22 months of hell. His people have worked their ass off. You think he's just going to drop the bucket and say, well, whatever, yeah, just let him go. Nothing to see here? No, it's good. I'm telling you. And if you'll notice, Trump is especially quiet, which is very unusual. So this is a guy that spews. But I almost feel like Barr talked to somebody, like maybe one of his attorneys. I don't feel that Barr talked to Trump. And I almost feel like they're saying, it's not good, or it's not good. And I just feel like some sort of strong energy came in and said, because I feel like Trump he's not mad and he's not gloating. He's, it's almost a little bit of fear, which is interesting. And I almost feel like they kind of told him, look, dude, they may not have hit you with anything now, but remember, what did they call him? Something one, person one or whatever, is all in the Cohen, all in the stuff that they had to redact. So Trump is definitely going to get hit. That I know. And it feels pretty soon. There was a lovely gal named Ellen that wrote me. Apparently she had wrote me earlier. And when she had looked at her cards, she had said the same thing, that she didn't see it happening right away when the report came out, but she saw within 3 months' time. And I agree with her, because that's the hits I was getting last night. And I felt fear in Trump. I didn't feel anger. And yesterday when I was reading, the death card kept showing up. So this is the beginning of the end. This is ending. It's not ending that this is over, so what? Because what I'm feeling, like I said, he can't work against the president, Mueller. But Mueller's smart. And it feels like he set this up, or he's making sure. Because remember, he thought he might have to work with Whittier. And they even wrote to a court saying, who is this guy? You know, he hasn't been sanctioned by Congress. Who is this guy? And they were already complaining about him. But I think Mueller was upset enough that he's taken all this stuff to other courts, like the South District of New York. And things are going to get ready to happen. Okay? I'm telling you. And them kids, they all thinking, oh yeah, nothing to see here. Wait for it. Wait for it. If you believed anything I've told you, because I could tell you now, oh, you know, and I understand why everybody, I was too, was like, what? But there's a reason. There's just too much evidence out there for them to say nothing to see here. And I'm almost feeling Barr will try to smooth it over. But I'm telling you, it's like Ellen said, I think it's going to be soon, 3 days, 3 months. I think some stuff's going to come out from Barr currently that people are going, what? So I just know Trump was told to shut up. Trump is frightened, okay? And Russia was in on he is not a legal president. He won by 75,000 votes that were brought in by Russia. That's the true story. And there was collusion. I'm telling you, but remember the cards kept saying what'll really bring him down is money. So it could even be the money where he gets that place, that hotel that he's using to make a fat buck on foreigners, and or his Russia stuff. There's definitely money. And he was right there in front of everybody and God saying how happy he was that he fired Comey. And by the way, here's some intel right there in front of everybody. So Mueller knows who he is. I will tell you, Barr trusts Mueller. And did you see that Barr says I'm going to be talking to Mueller and to Rosenstein? Because Rosenstein can't stand Trump. It's hard for Rosenstein to stifle himself. But they're almost like they're planning. There's a plan here. Okay? I got to tell you that. It's as clear as day. All right, so how should we word this? We want to get down to basics. So Barr is reviewing Mueller's report. Mueller worked hard on this. Ooh, there's some damaging stuff in there. Barr is reviewing Mueller's report. Will he release what's truly in the report? Will he release what's truly in the report? It feels, and I could be wrong, because, you know, he was out there talking about, you know, Trump building that wall and how wonderful that was. So he could be sort of I don't know, you know, he could be like Trump, but he's not there to protect Trump. That I know. But there's some things I think might even be faking it, like because he wants to get good. I even feel, okay, I'm going to tell you this, and this might come out later. I even feel like maybe he invited him to lunch. Trump invited Barr to lunch. I almost feel like he attempted something to kind of get in there. And Barr was very plain. You know, sir, I can't answer that, or I can't do that. That's what I hear. Irritated Barr, because it's like, you know better, you SOB. Don't try to act stupid with me. But I see intense conversations with Mueller and Barr. I feel Mueller, I don't know if he's telling Barr everything, because I feel Mueller had a plan before Barr even got in there. But I think he was more relieved with Barr than he was with Whittier. He knew that guy was a putz. Okay, so what is Barr going to let us know this weekend or whatever? What is the information coming out? Or is it going to be shock and awe? Or is it going to be, yeah, whatever? I see Barr. I can see him as clear as day, and I see him worrying. He's talking to somebody else besides Mueller and Rosenstein. I'm almost seeing like he's like, sucks. The fact that Trump is quiet, even at dinner last night, they said he was quiet, didn't say anything. That gives me pause. If he was bragging and saying, F you guys, there was no, see, proven, no collusion like that two-bit lawyer for that Manafort going out there. She said this had nothing to do with collusion. He goes out there, the judge has said, and he lied, straight up lied. There's a woman too. I don't know if he can discuss it with his wife, but there's a woman here. Here's the information coming out. Satan is in on this. This is tough. Barr doesn't want the country to fall apart. This is tough, and I almost feel like some information is going to come out that actually breaks Trump's heart. Remember I told you there might be a woman that said some stuff because it's like he's reading what people have testified to. And I don't know if that'll get brought out right now. I know that for Barr, this is really tough. It's even tougher than he thought. Here's him communicating with everybody, but he's not giving a lot of information. So he will hold it a little bit. But it's pieces. It's going to come out, you guys. Communication. People are standing here wanting to know what the F. But the demon is the outcome. So I'm thinking, and there's two women here. I'm thinking, and remember I told you before, I felt like it was money that would bring Trump down. More so than collusion, it feels like money. But there's some underhanded evil stuff. It's like they know he's a clear and present danger. They know it. And especially after he said no sanctions against North Korea. There are bigwigs talking to Barr too. There are bigwigs in the Pentagon that are saying, you know what, this guy's crazy. And maybe they even are walking, tiptoeing, because they don't want a mess like Trump was already threatening. Think about it. He was threatening violence to America. Oh, if I go, I got the motorcycle gang, I got the military. So I'm telling you, they're saying he wasn't given heads up, but someone gave him a heads up. Someone is telling Trump's attorneys or Trump's, because it feels like Trump knows he's going down. So let's look. Okay, hold on. I'm telling you guys, and especially since I was doing that reading and I got that snap, it was like, uh-oh, I see people upset when the Mueller report comes out. And then the guides were saying to me, but tell them not to worry, because right after that, like it might slow, or it doesn't look like it's going to go, to where Trump is going to be punished for his horrible things he's doing. So, okay. What's going to happen to Trump? What's going to happen to Trump? I'm seeing a couple of men over here, but I can't tell who they are. One of them used to smoke when he was on Earth. Somebody just said, he doesn't walk a straight line, which we know that. He's not going to do very good. What can you tell me? What can you tell me? What's going to happen with Trump? Tell us the truth, the whole truth. If he's going to get off scot-free, tell us. We'll take it. You tell us. Yesterday, there was nothing but death cars, which tells me something's getting ready to happen. This is another flash I got. I just want to tell you guys real quick. While I was driving, I got this flash yesterday. I don't know when this is going to happen, or if it's happening now. That's why he's quiet. I'm almost feeling like an agreement will come up. You leave and we'll... Do you see what I'm saying? I feel like they're telling Trump to go. I'll tell you what. You leave and we'll drop all this. That's what I'm getting. I don't know if it's happening now or down the road. But remember, I kept seeing him walking away. But there is some more battle. There's definitely more battle. And somebody's going to prison. Somebody's taking a slow boat to China. There's that woman. There's a woman. Here's Mueller. That's my card for Mueller. And the thing with the world is here. So the Russia thing, you guys, he might think for a minute, because I see people rallying around him, okay? Don't think he's like he's just straight to jail. But then the tower explodes. So more stuff is coming out. And again, I could be Pelosi, or it's a woman that he wrote whatever her name is. Something's getting ready to happen. Because when they said there was no more indictments, I saw where there was indictments. And I even think Mueller's first thing was that he was going to indict him. Here's one of the problems Mueller had to face, was that Trump was never going to testify. Which, you know, in other words, Trump couldn't say what he wanted, and they told him, if you do this, well, he'll plead the fifth. It just looks like they had to go from the back door to get him. Like doing it this way, you know, plus he's got, O'Connell and Lindsey Graham. Those guys are going. I just see shock and awe. I see everybody going, holy shit. So it's going to happen, you guys. I just want you to know that even if Barr comes out just sort of with a surface thing, there's more stuff. There's all kinds of stuff in there. He dotted his I's and crossed his T's. He didn't spend 22 months and all these great people worked with him. And then to put up with the abuse by Trump. He's this, he's that, he's a Democrat, you know. Why? Why? I mean, right now, but you see, if Trump thought he was in the clear, he'd say, oh, yes, because you know how he is. Oh, yes, well, Robert Mueller, even though he told everybody fake and this and that, he would say, oh, well, obviously they know what they're doing. But he's not saying nothing. Let's just look real quick. So why is Trump? I just feel, this is my feeling. I feel someone on the inside got to either Trump's attorney, someone has told, Trump knows. That's why he went crazy. He went crazy because he knew shit was going to hit the fans. But what I want to know is, why is he quiet right now? Then the report came out. Now he knows. Barr has known. Maybe Barr told him or told the attorney. I feel like someone said, you know what, he needs to sort it out because this doesn't look good. That's what I'm hearing. They just grabbed on to no indictments, Rudy and all those. Oh, no indictments, but that, no, They did that because they felt they had no choice. They're coming at him from the back door. He knows it too. Why is Trump quiet right now? Why is he quiet right now? Why is he quiet right now? He's keeping things in himself. He's looking at things and he's waiting for the end. He's trying to get money sorted. Why is he quiet? He's becoming a hermit. He's going into himself. He's hoping for a good outcome, or that his people stand up with the pitchforks and start doing crazy stuff on the street. He doesn't have the military, even though he said he did. I'm telling you, there's a lot of people in the Pentagon, and I can't tell you how I know that are saying he's a clear and present danger. And okay, so he's going into the hermit. He's batting down the hatch. He's trying to maintain the status quo, but there'll be some battles here. Let's just ask about the kids. Will any of Trump's children end up in trouble? Somebody's saying yes. I think that's why he says, I'll leave. I think they will keep their hands off him a little bit. And he knows they can. He won't win as president again. That I can see clearly. will the children end up getting, yes, yes, yes. Yes. Especially that Jared Kushner. They know, I'm telling you guys, they're not taking a deep breath of relief. They kind of got this bad feeling, even probably the way their dad's talking to him. I don't think he's giving them the information, but I feel like they know something's up. Like when they go to celebrate, he's acting weird. What can I do? Tell me about the children. And then we'll see, you guys. That's all we can do is wait. Right now, they're happy. But oppression, obsession, and jail time is right upon them. Here's a battle. Here's struggle. Here's money issues. It's almost like a force, more power. Here's Mueller. They're going to be sitting up in bed with the swords in their back. This was all self-induced. It's stuff. They will come to a place that they can't quite take a breath because it's ugly, ugly, ugly. I definitely see the daughter in trouble. But she's trying to stand next to her husband, but he's like going down. It's bad. I'm not quite sure when all this will take place, but it doesn't feel like it's forever. It feels like this year we should know. It's almost like there's this big system of underhanded evil people, pedophiles and all that they know they're going to come up against evil people that, well, like that guy from Fox News. Somebody asked me, will Fox News go down? And I'm going to tell you, I've read on that before. I don't see Fox News going down. I actually see when all this takes place, a lot of those people that were pro-Trump will go to the wayside. But I do see Fox News struggling. And then I see them turning around and being a good news station. Okay, so everybody's been asking me about, hold on, what's his name? I gotta look it up. He's a mayor. And hold on, dang. I can't look it up because it's not on this phone, you guys. I think his name is Pete. They've asked me and asked me, and they like him. He's gay, he's ex-military. So let's ask about Pete. And I think he's from Indiana, okay? What can I tell everybody about Pete, who's running for president? What can I tell everybody? He's a good-looking lad. He's young. Oh, today I heard as clear as day from somebody over there. It might have been a former president. But I heard these words coming from a man as clear as day. It's the youth that will save us. It's the youth of the world. So they'll make sure that the riffraff gets voted out. Okay, what can I tell everybody about this young man, Pete? Very pleasant, very well-versed. I liked him. Is he going to be able to win the presidency? People are probably using the fact that he's gay against him. Because it looks like he's going to go through some hassle. He has a bright future, you guys. I don't know if he'll win this time, but he may win down the road, maybe in his 50s or 60s. He's got the karmic stars, so he's going to do something for this world. He's a good human being. But I see the demon and the Nine of Swords, which means he's like this ugliness tries to attack him. It would be very tough, but he's powerful. He's very strong. He'll get through it, and he's going to move forward. But I'm not seeing yes, yes, yes. We'll do it again if he's on the list down the road here. Okay? All right, you guys. So I'm going to try to get through today. I love you all. Don't worry. Breathe. Say a prayer. I know beyond a reasonable doubt. I'm telling you. It's not me that knows. It's them. They assured me. Like, don't worry, Linda. Everything's going to... It's like when I had cancer and I begged them. They were like, why are you begging? We're cool. So, all right, you guys. You take care. You have a lovely weekend.